Hello, here I am in week 5, doing what I can for that first win, and I believe now I should get it. I'm going up against the Browns. That was a close game when I played against Pittsburgh. If you missed it, check out my last game. Because that guy pass rush is devastating the way he utilizes leverage. Here we go. Forward. All right.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Monday Night Football on EA Sports. Ahead, we'll see the runner-up and Rookie of the Year balloting Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns as they match up with Jimmy Garoppolo and the San Francisco 49ers. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now, it's Monday Night Football. And to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you
inside
Levi's Stadium in
Can't go
Santa
5-0-5.
Clara. The
Man.
scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They come in 0-3 and in desperate need of a win.
And as a team, you start to feel a little bit snake bit.
Oh,
they need
that's
something
right. I had a
good
bye
to
week,
happen
so I
right
can't
now,
go 0-4.
so they know it's not just them. They think they have the makings of a good
This
team.
is week 5.
Meanwhile, for the
I had a bye
Browns
week.
here, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last
Kareem
week
Hunt.
is they put it together in every phase.
Finna hunt
Good
you.
offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
showing him. He ain't nobody important right now.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by their quarterback standing at 6'2" from Eastern Illinois. It's Jimmy Garoppolo.
And coming up with an early season open week.
16
And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
Here we go. 180. Mike. Let's go, D. Let's go.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman.
Offensive holding.
Holding offense.
Come on, Reggie Davis.
You can see this quite a bit on running plays with the guys out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, shit.
Heavy rush, and down he goes.
Wrong person.
The safety, Morgan.
That was my fault right there.
Gets home for the sack.
We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have his hands full all night long.
You often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they can't run the play they want to. It's long distance now. Let's go to that play. One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big.
Damn it, man.
One that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Oh,
And he
my
takes
goodness.
this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick 6 for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year 1. By year 2, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Now Garoppolo to try again after the pick 6. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Goodwin. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Damn it, man.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Jannard Avery gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
On second down, it's Coleman.
Damn.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Well, it looks like they caught him off guard on 2nd and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers and counters and doing things opposite the grain, and that worked very well for him. Picked up really nice yardage, but they still have a lot of work to do on 3rd down.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. And, Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in first downs, but signs of life.
Shut up.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of respecting the game and respecting the teams. But this squad, they're in a position now where their fan base gets excited when they pick up a first down. They cheer almost like they picked up a touchdown.
A good pickup there, 22. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Come on, hold on to it.
In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Okay. Excellent bounce-back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Shit, break his back.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018 from Oklahoma.
I got my eyes on the Browns, so
after seeing what he did last week, throwing 4 touchdown passes, I had to go to my thesaurus.
I really believe they're going to playoff for sure.
For what he did, I'm still coming up blind.
I said it, can't take it back.
I'm going simple. I don't have your thesaurus. I'm going dynamite. He was dynamite.
I'll take it.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 24. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to run down.
Now the throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it.
Now.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Nick Bosa brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback?
Of course, we didn't have a sack last week. We didn't play nobody.
Duh. Play, didn't they?
Y'all need to get it together.
Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. 3rd and long for Mayfield.
No.
And that will be
that was me. I'm not that free. Thank you. Shit.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to
look at me.
Play, and the officials are instructed.
The hell out of here
if there's
with that.
Contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. On 4th down, the Browns hand things over to the veteran Britton Colquitt to punt. Back deep, Jakeem Grant.
Oh, damn. 7-yard line, man.
That's it, baby. We're going to run. Mike, here we go, here we go.
I see you. All right, kiddo.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo.
Oh, what a pass interference.
He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
Garoppolo on first down. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. On second down now, it's Coleman.
Oh, man, it better not be on my team.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
That's good. I'm glad y'all going on that side of the blitz.
On second down, it's Coleman. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Garoppolo.
What you catching it for?
Complete.
That wasn't for you.
This one to midfield.
Thank you anyway.
Brought down. A good gain of 12 yards that time.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Changing players on my team.
Always laugh when people say, what's the
Starting
toughest
to
route to defend?
Showing a difference already.
Especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo.
Damn, I fucked that up.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Fuck.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
got
back.
2 interceptions.
Looking ahead to week 6 of the NFL, some big games next weekend, including the first London game of the year. Panthers and Bucks, they'll do battle in the UK. And back home it all starts
How y'all let this
Thursday
man
night.
stay
A lot
wide
of folks
open?
have circled on the calendar. The Giants and the Patriots. The Pats maybe still stinging from the losses. A Super Bowl 42 and 46 at the hands of the Giants. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. They're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
I knew it. Damn
He's
it.
got Njoku over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. That is caught by the former Gator,
You gotta
Antonio
be shit.
Callaway. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Antonio Callaway, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream on.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. 49ers offense now. They get set to head back on the field.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Garoppolo to throw.
Oh, that
and
was
that
dangerous.
is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. He's going to float this one deep right side.
What?
It's caught at the 10.
Yes.
And
Yes.
across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Jakeem Grant in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
It's changing.
Gold to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We'll knot it up at 14. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco.
How you let him get past you like that? How you? I was trying. You just went past me, coach.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all tied. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL.
Okay, they doing
We'll
it
begin up
differently.
at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte, where you see the final score there. Nick Foles leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers.
Okay.
And they were winners in that one as they take care of the visiting Denver Broncos.
Okay.
Phillip Rivers, terrific in the victory as his guys up their mark to 4-1 now. Lastly, let's get you way up to Seattle. See what's happening with the Seahawks. And it was the visiting LA Rams who get the victory in that one. Jared Goff leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
All right.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This one fielded at the 5.
Get him.
He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect. But overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
11 yards there, first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
I was open and sack, and then all of a sudden I ended up having to deal with it.
Demetrius Harris, the intended target. And now it's third down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game. He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
He almost did it to him. Fire!
Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he's on to punt for Cleveland. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well.
Damn.
Jimmy Garoppolo and his offense heading back up. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down now, it's Coleman.
Come on, man. You can't cut good like the other one. What's wrong with you?
That runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
On first down, Garoppolo. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. And that'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Galvin away and bring up second down.
A first down there on a pickup of 25. Back in the first quarter, you said it, they need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
Garoppolo, 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down.
65. Rush in.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
Oh, wrong.
And
What the hell?
fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
That was a down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Now.
And he's able to get this one down
Thank
to
you,
the 40-yard line.
Thank you.
A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the
That is different.
And they're going to be set up
Switched up my personnel.
15-yard line.
Things is completely
that one goes
different.
for 24 yards.
I'm actually in the game.
Pretty safely, that route is not
Just
called
gotta change
if
my
you don't have a guy
quarterback
who can
and
throw
throw
the
the
ball and put
thing.
some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida.
Yeah, brief for him. Look at that.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
Inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving, and a running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage, and that's exactly what he did.
I'm going to go ahead and kick a field goal. The hell? How the hell you get that back up? Shit.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Yeah, whatever, man. What the fuck is that? Oh.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it
Beckham Jr.
without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Okay, Beckham, you want to
Brandon,
get
so
shit?
many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
I keep getting
Now
dumped
this one
up,
was tight
man.
end out on the right side. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sidelines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Hell with him, man.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Baker Mayfield, as a rookie, 3 times he led the Browns back to victory in the 4th quarter. What can he do here in year number 2? Mayfield now. On the catch, it's Duke Johnson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Mayfield,
bring that shit back. Hold it.
Njoku, and he'll get it
You
down
sure
this
it's
time
going
to the 17.
Offense.
Okay. Legal man.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
56 to Mark, 56. Check 56.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Thank you. Good
And
block.
knocked away. It's incomplete.
Good block.
The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Shook
Another
up.
throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Nope.
That's
4th down.
over the middle
I
of
don't
the
care.
away. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me. And I'm going to keep firing.
Okay.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied
all
with
up to
2
me.
minutes remaining on EA Sports. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing.
Get off.
Everyone happy about the
That's what I'm
3-point
talking
kicker.
about.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Oh,
Super
shit.
tough.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw.
Oh,
and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
11.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. There's the
Got it.
Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis.
Hell of a charge.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Go ahead.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Garoppolo throwing the out route incomplete.
Hell yeah.
It's Goodwin.
Got to win
19
this.
yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They'll toss it to Breida.
Yes, touchdown.
They'll have a first down inside the 10. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Yes, I salute you too.
Breida.
Yes.
Time running out. And the 49ers have
Yes, I'm
moved
about to
down
get
in
my
front.
first win on these
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still,
That's right.
there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves.
We about to get our
They can pull
first
this one out.
win.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took
Oh,
the lead,
shit.
you got to get your defense ready and
Oh,
the special
shit.
teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Oh my goodness. How could you?
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3.
You ain't going nowhere.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard
Damn.
line. Now Mayfield and the Browns. Down 23-17. 23 seconds to go. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He gets
better
it
throw it
outside of
underneath.
Johnson.
Ah, that's
And
right.
he's brought
Kill that
down,
clock.
Getting this one up to about the 35.
That's right. Kill that clock.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Back to throw.
Get him. Get him. Thank you.
And down he
Shit.
goes. The 49ers get there.
Locked down
And with
corner.
just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Here's Mayfield. And
That don't mean nothing.
One-handed.
That don't mean nothing. Yup, game over.
The Browns
Finally
on
got my
third
first
down.
win.
2 for 5 to
Finally
this
got
point.
my
This will be
first
3rd
win.
and 5.
I'll be.
Well, going into the final play
Can
of
you
this
believe
game,
this?
they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end.
Changing my
but they couldn't
personnel
get it
and
done.
slowing
However,
my
we were
pace
treated
down
really
low.
a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off,
Finally got a
you're
win.
exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
All I gotta do is stop them takeaways.
So for San Francisco, it took a few weeks, but they're into the win column now at 1-3.
time.
And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
300 yards. Breida's better for my team. I'm starting to see that now. Okay, good one. Got him a touchdown, over 100 yards. My new dude that I picked up from free agency, he may be short, 5'7", but he handled his business. Threw him a bomb. Now on defense. What's going on? Okay. And then nobody got tackled for loss. Also got him a sack, and then we want to. So that'll do it. Hope y'all enjoyed it, because we finally got a win. Finally, Ace Love has come back with a win. All right. Y'all have a good night.